What's up guys, welcome to this lesson. In this lesson we're going to be learning about the D major scale. Now in order to build a major scale, there is a formula that we can use, and the formula goes like this. So you start from the starting key, and then you move up by a whole step, and then by another whole step, and then by a half step, and then by a whole step, and then by a whole step, and then by a whole step, and then by a half step. So we're going to use that formula to construct the D major scale in this lesson. So yeah, let's start. First of all, just to remind you, moving from one key to the next key is known as moving up by a half step. So for example, if I move from the key of D to the key of D sharp, then that means that I've moved up by a half step. So if I move from the key of F to the key of F sharp, then that means I've moved up by a half step. So if I move from the key of B to the key of C, then that means I've moved up by a half step. If I move from one key to another key and I skip a key in between, then that means I've moved up by a whole step. So for example, if I move from the key of D to the key of E, I've skipped the key of E flat in between, so that means that I've moved up by a whole step. See that? So moving from one key to another key and skipping a key in between is known as moving up by a whole step. Of course, if I move from the key of D to the key of C, then that means I've moved down by a whole step. So when you move from one key to another key and you skip a key in between, then that means you've moved by a whole step. So yeah, let's start. So let's build a major scale for the key of D. So starting from the key of D, we're going to take a whole step. So that, and then we're going to take a whole step again, and then a half step, and then a whole step, and then a whole step, and then a whole step, and then a half step. See that? Let's do that again. So starting from the key of D, so we're going to take a whole step, and then another whole step, and then a half step, and then a whole step, and then a whole step, and then a whole step, and then a half step. See that? So that is the D major scale that we've just constructed. So the D major scale goes like this. See that? So yeah, that's it for this lesson, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next lesson.